Hello everyone, Christina here. Welcome to today's live stream. I'm streaming about an hour later than usual, so thank you so much for your patience. We're going to go through a bunch of housekeeping things right here at the top of the hour. It's things I just want to make you aware of. I have a lot of info for you, deals, codes, giveaways, classes. We're going to cover the gamut right here at the beginning of the video or of the live stream. Okay, so I've got a list in front of me. I've got to refer to it. The first thing I want to let you guys know about is I put a video up yesterday. I normally don't post on Sundays, but I did yesterday and I wanted to point it out because it's such a cool card and I'm so happy with it. So this is the card that I posted in yesterday's video. Using the waffle flower release for May. And believe it or not, I'm so proud of this. Believe it or not, that wood background, like the pool deck, is made just with inks. What? I used a technique from Gina K. It's super, super fun. So if you haven't checked out the video from yesterday, I really encourage you to go check that out. Waffle Flower has an amazing release for May. And if you use my links, I think my code is already applied when you click through my links, but you get 10% off in order. Like your one order per customer, you get 10% off. So if you wanted to pick up the new release a bunch all at once, you'd get 10% off. Or I think you could just use the code Christina, all in caps, with a K. So just so you know, that is the release from Waffle Flower that just went live yesterday. Today we're going to get into hero arts, but before we get there, I also wanted to let you guys know that I'm going to be live here tomorrow afternoon for Mail Call. So Mail Call is super, super fun. It's a great way to sort of interact with other card makers. And the theme for April, which is what I'm going to be showing cards for, was birthdays. Speaking of, I have had a master plan in my head all along. I feel a little bit like Taylor Swift, leaving little Easter eggs everywhere. So May is my birthday month. My birthday is coming up next week. And so not only am I doing all birthday cards this month, but I purposely planned it so that the April mail call was birthdays, so that we would be looking at the birthday cards during the month of May. Thank you. Thank you. I have been planning this all along. So come back tomorrow afternoon live. I'm going to be opening the mail and sharing all of those birthday themed cards that all of you have made. I'm going to be sharing it with all of you. All of the cards, I'll open them up, and we have quite a few, like lots that were sent in. And I also wanted to make note of the fact that I picked up the mail today and I got a big stack of envelopes. And as we were driving home, because my husband went with me to pick them up, as we were driving home, I was looking at all of the envelopes. Every single one had the month marked on the outside of it. Bravo. Bravo, y'all. I opened them live, so it saves me time if I know what month the card inside is for. Because if it's for a future month, then I just file it away and open it later. But if it's for the month I'm opening, then I open it right away. So it does help me organize things quite a bit. So I just want to say a big thank you to all of you who have done that in your most recent submissions for Mail Call. So that's tomorrow afternoon. I think I have it scheduled at 2 p.m. Mountain Time. I'm not sure, but it'll say on my channel. So like on the channel page, if you go look at it. Okay, next on my list. Okay, so exciting. We have a new class at onlinecardclasses.com. We just announced it on Friday. And I wanted to let you all know about the class in case you haven't heard about it yet. It's called Extraordinary Embossing Folders. Oh, I have a graphic for you. Look at me, I'm so prepared. Extraordinary Embossing Folders. It's over at onlinecardclasses.com. There is a link down below. I've got a whole section that says classes. I've got quite a few classes coming up. And this is the most, it's going to be the most, what's the word? Comes up the soonest. And we're going to be just exploring embossing folders and all the fun that is embossing folders. So it's going to be a really fun class. We have early bird pricing through Friday. So you can get a few dollars off the class price the coming Friday. And this is one of those classes where it's an interactive class, but it's not live and everything's pre-recorded. And once the class lessons are up on the class site, they just stay forever. So it's very low pressure. You can come and go as you please. You don't have to show up at a specific time. It's back to one of our traditional class formats that everyone really seems to love, with the addition of a Facebook group so you can interact with others. So it's really fun. Hope you'll check it out. That's Extraordinary Embossing Folders, listed down below. Okay, next on my list. Okay, another class. There's lots happening. I told you, we're just gonna like spend the first like 10 minutes just going over all this class stuff. Okay, so the next one is Hero Arts just announced their summer stamp along. And this is a live event. This is one where it's streamed live, and you can interact with the teacher and things like that. It's also a little bit of a different event in that they do sell a bundle with the products that the teachers will be using, but they also really encourage you just to use whatever products you have. So there are two ways to purchase this class. You can purchase it just the event itself, or you can purchase it with the product bundle and the event. So it's like kind of like pick your own adventure. You can come and go as you please. And the lineup for this class, let me tell you. Okay, Kathy Zilski, Shannon, I can't even say her last name, but I love Shannon. I love her. Jennifer McGuire, me, Laura Basson, and Sika. Sika, she might even be in the chat tonight. Yay, Sika. So we're going to be playing with all the Hero Arts products for the summer stamp along. And that's the bundle. If you want to see kind of like the products that the teachers will be using, it's really, really fun. I feel like I'm like a shopping network, like I'm selling you guys stuff tonight, but I want to let you know, because I would be really sad if you wanted to do this and I didn't take the opportunity to let you know that it was happening. So that one is in July. It's on July 12th and 13th. And it's one of those really fun events it's kind of low key. Each teacher only teaches one card and they have plenty of time to teach it. You're not rushed. It's a really kind of relaxed event, and it's a lot of fun in the middle of July, like when you need something fun and pick you up. Okay, so next up on my list of things we're going to go through today. Okay, now we're getting to the content for tonight. So it really was 10 minutes worth. Okay, so tonight I'm going to be playing with the Hero Arts monthly kit. They actually have two kits. Like they have like a basic classic kit, and then they have a premium kit, which is, it contains everything from the classic kit plus a few extras. So let's go over it right now because there is a lot to go through. So the classic kit, let me see. Okay, let me show this graphic. Okay, so here is the classic kit. And these are all the items you get in it. So you've got a stamp set with coordinating dies. You got a bunch of stuff, including some extra things because Hero Arts is celebrating their 50th anniversary. So they're really, celebrating all year long, and they're ramping up and they're doing lots of really fun things. So this is kind of like their big birthday kit. And I was like, seriously? I was like, okay, I got to get these off screen. When I heard that it was a birthday kit, I contacted Aaron. He's the owner of Hero Arts, and he's been at Hero Arts since the beginning. His mom ran the company, and then when his mom retired, Aaron took over for him, or for her. And Aaron's amazing. Love Aaron. And I think we even have a Hero Arts person in the chat. I'm not sure if it's Aaron or if it's someone else tonight. But I contacted him, and I was like, dude, do you know what May is? I emailed him, or I texted him, so he probably didn't answer. But I was like, hey, May is birthday month. And he's like, I know, it's Hero Arts' birthday. And I'm like, no. It's my birthday month. So it coincided perfectly. So he's like, hey, let's team up. I'm going to show the birthday kit for May. And I even have a special code for you. I'll show this now, but basically you can get 2 free liquid watercolors with a $30 purchase. And it's through this Friday. You just have to use the code Christina24, like for 2024. It's like 24, Christina24. And you make your $30 purchase, and then you get these 2 free watercolors. And I'll show the watercolors here in a minute too. The thing that's great about this is that the classic kit that I'm showing is like $36. So you just buy the kit and you get these 2 free watercolors. And you're also getting all these other fun things with it too. Okay, we'll revisit that in a minute. Okay, so going back to the kit. So here's the basic kit. I have one right here. I'm going to show you. It's in this lovely little packet. Lots of fun to be had in this packet. In fact, they sent me a classic kit and the premium kit, which contains the classic kit. So I don't need this one. Like, this is extra. So I'm going to give it away to one of you lucky viewers. So there's a link down below in the video description. It says, you know, for like kit giveaway, enter here, or something like that. You just fill out a form with your name and your email. And I'm going to pick a winner and announce the winner in next week's live on the 13th. So go ahead and enter that giveaway. You could totally win this kit here. And there's lots of fun goodies in it. So even if you already order the kit and then you win it, you could pass it on to a friend. It's got lots of really fun stuff. Okay, so that is the classic kit. And then the premium kit is basically everything in the classic kit plus enamel dots, a die set, a background stamp, a small little stamp with a coordinating die, and some sequins. So you get quite a bit of extra items. This is like, I think these kits are bigger than their normal kits because it's like they're celebrating their anniversary and their birthday. So this is like a really great time to get in on these kits. So anyway, just a reminder, go ahead and use that code if you want your free watercolors. Oh, and I forgot. They're also are throwing in, hold on, I got to get rid of this graphic. They have a limited edition tone-on-tone metallic spray. This is like an extra freebie they're throwing in just because it's their anniversary and birthdays. There's so many extras that are included in these kits this month. It's crazy. So, and even if you don't want the kit, but you just want these watercolors I'm about to show you, they are, I believe it's these, is it these two? No. Hold on, I had to grab their one. It's these 2 watercolors. If you want the free watercolors with your purchase and you don't want the kit, you can get cardstock, get adhesive, get inks, like, you know, get whatever you need, and then you just pick up the free watercolors. So great. So, all right, let's get into, I think I've covered everything. Did I cover everything? Make sure you enter the giveaway. Use the code when shopping, sign up for classes. There we go. I had a lot to cover. Sorry, y'all. Okay, so now we're going to get into the actual crafting. I'm going to put this kit to the side because I've already opened the premium kit. Oh my word, there was so much in it. Oh my gosh, let me grab all of it. It's like this huge stack of stuff. So it's really kind of fun. In fact, you know what? I'm going to take me off screen. It almost makes me nervous to have me up there in the corner. And then you can't see the full, like what I'm doing. Okay, so these are kind of like a little sample of some different watercolors, kind of like Peerless watercolors. You pick it up with a damp brush, right? Hold on, I'm finding something on my nail here. Also, I burned my hand, so I covered that up because it kind of hurts. Okay, watercolor palette, always useful. I'm going to open this because I'm going to use it tonight. Because I'll be using it with my liquid watercolors as well. Got some enamel stickers. Here's one of the stamp sets. This is in the premium one, premium kit, I think. Oh, I can't remember. It's not. It's in the regular kit. Anyway, you get the whole stamp set plus the dies. This Yay die is from the premium one. So such a fun stamp set. This is from the premium kit. You've got your Congrats die. Have a Yay die that has the shadow with it. Background stamp. You've got a full 4x6 stamp set with the coordinating dies, right? And then a bunch of watercolor paper, you know, so we'll break that out. You've also got a contour ink pad, great for if you want to try no-line watercoloring or you just want something kind of like subtle on your stamping. We've got the champagne sequins. We've got the limited edition tone-on-tone metallic spray, and then a watercolor brush. It's like a little aqua brush, and it's a wide flat brush. So if you don't already have a wide flat brush, this is, you know, that's what you can use for. Andrew in the chat was wondering if it's a crafty injury. No, it was doing my hair injury. You'd think, you know, for how long I've been doing my own hair that I could curl my hair without burning my hand. Not so. So my knuckle hit it, and it's starting to heal over, but it's kind of scabby and it's gross. So I covered it up. Okay, so where did here it is. I'm like, where'd my notepad go? I was kind of just trying to like brainstorm some different ideas on what to do. And I thought it might be fun to do a little bit of no line watercoloring. We're going to test out some of these little like watercolor swatches. And then if I've got time, I'm going to break out the neon liquid watercolors, and we'll just do a really simple card with some die cutting. I'm not sure what this watercolor paper is. I just know that it's in the kit. It kind of feels maybe like a hot press watercolor paper, so that's perfect for no line watercoloring. So let's do that. And I'm going to die cut these out eventually. So I'm going to be stamping the pieces apart from each other for the cake. Okay, contour ink. I think it's probably going to be just like a gray ink. Wait, I'm assuming it's waterproof. I'm checking. Yes, waterproof for watercolors and markers. Perfect. Okay, so it says it works with alcohol markers, colored pencils, and watercolor. So this is kind of like a multi-purpose ink. That's nice. Okay. I think this is going to be a very, very light color. Oh, that is so light, I can barely even see it. Let's stamp this again. I think it'll be okay because we need you to be able to see it on camera. Okay, I still feel like I can't see everything. You can kind of see it. I'm going to stamp one more time. Okay, that's a little better. I know you can hardly see it on camera, but it is right there. It's very pale. It's going to be perfect for no line watercoloring. I'm going to use the Altenew size 0. And I've got my little cup of water. going to take a pencil and I'm going to just very lightly do kind of like a wonky little scalloped edge. And I'm going to take the teal shade. We get quite a bit of it kind of going. In fact, maybe I'll switch to the large water brush that comes in the kit. To get it started, you just squeeze the barrel. You put water in, obviously, and then you squeeze the barrel until you can get a little bit of water out onto the bristles. There we go. I can see it coming out. There you go. So just pick up some of that paint. Got my scratch paper over here. I'm glad I checked because it's kind of pretty dark. So add a little more water to that. And I'm just gonna start kind of painting in this little background. Okay, time to assemble. And I'm going to use some Tombow Extreme Adhesive on the back of my little background that I've created. This is a super strong adhesive, so if your watercolor paper is warped at all, it should help. I'm going to grab an eraser and just erase any of the pencil lines that I can. Just around that edge. Get my little stand there. Underneath that edge. I didn't even think about it being on top of the candles oddly there. Oh well. It works. What a cute card. I love that so much. Okay, we're going to do one more quick little card, which hopefully will go by fairly quickly. I'm going to use my same watercolor paper. We're just going to do some fun stripes and then die cut it for a really simple card using the Congrats die, because I wanted to use those neon watercolors so that you guys could kind of see them in use. We'll just do the Congrats, but I do need to know how much space I'm working with, so it needs to go from like there to there. Okay, perfect. Got my watercolor palette over here. And I'm gonna pick out, I think maybe 5 colors. We've got Brights Red. Shake it up really well. So now I'm using the Hero Arts Neon Brights liquid watercolors. And you really don't need very much. All right, I'm now going to use the yellow, which is one of the free colors you can get when you use that code with a $30 purchase. So you could get the kit and then you could get these 2 watercolors for free. All right, and then, yeah, let's do the green that you'd get with it. All right, we'll just do a little bit of that bright green. And I think I want to do the pink, neon pink. These are all neons. If it looks bright on screen, that's because it is. Is that what it is? Yeah, Brights Purple. You really don't need very much. going to die cut. How fun is that? And I kind of like that whole thing too, but Hero Arts Pitch Black. I'll just die cut this. Yes, black spatters would be cool. All right. Okay. Let's get that centered on there just right. Little congrats thing. And you know what? I think I want to do black spatter or splatter on my card base. Won't that look cool with the congrats on top? I have Dr. P.H. Martin's Radiant Concentrated Watercolor, which is similar. So I'll just take a little bit of this. And just because I know this could get messy, I'm grabbing paper towel before I do this. And I'm just going to put a little bit on the edge of this acrylic block. If I were you, and you go over and you use that code to get the yellow and the green for free, the liquid watercolors, I would just go ahead and pick up the rest of the neons because they're really fun. Stop it. I love it so much. So here are the two cards that I created tonight. Really different looks for both, but both have watercolor on them, and I think they look really fun. Using the kits. I think they're so fun. Check out both kits over at heroarts.com. I've got links directly to the kits listed down below. Don't forget that code, Christina24, to get the 2 free liquid watercolors with your purchase. And I mean, even if you just buy the classic kits or you buy the liquid watercolors, you will easily get up to $30, and then you get those 2 watercolors for free. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you all in another video very soon.